Hey besties. Okay, so I feel like about like a month ago, I like started expressing the want to have like a community-based makeover video. So like you guys would make Sims or like have Sims and give them like a little backstory and then submit them for me to give like a makeover to. And I thought that was just really a fun idea. And so it took a little while, but I finally picked out a couple of Sims because I think I want to do like another one of these with either like new Sims that were submitted, and I know for a fact there were a couple like families that were submitted, which would take a little longer. So I wanted to do just like the single Sims in this video and then do another one with like multiple Sims. So the first Sim is Briana Solis. I think that's how you would pronounce that. And so her backstory is that she's an only daughter of two first-generation immigrants in San Myshuno. She grew up influenced by her family's unique Afro-Latin heritage, and as a result she's very spiritual and makes her living as a yoga instructor and wellness coach in Del Sol Valley. She's into earthy hippie fashion but also wants to keep her style fairly modest due to her spiritual beliefs. Yeah, I really liked her vibe actually. And like my rules for this were I don't change really anything in terms of like their face or body or anything, and I just add like the skin details that I use and then give them outfits based on like whatever was written in the like bio. And so for Briana, I really I really enjoyed her. I'm pretty sure her pronouns are her, like she, her, even though like in CAS it says they, them, which I was a little bit confused by. So maybe like she, they, I guess. But yeah, I wanted to keep Briana really like bright colors with lots of like golds, because I feel like Caribbean people or like people of Caribbean descent usually tend to lean more towards like gold jewelry. So I really wanted to stay true to that. And I also wanted to keep like her glasses. Thought her glasses were really great. And also I gave her like a really good afro hair from, I want to say Savvy Sweet, but I'm pretty sure that was her old like creator name. I think it's like Shea Butter now, and they just make really good like afro textured hair. And since she like was put on the gallery with like an afro, I thought it would like make sense to like be able to fully utilize all the different like afro textured hairs that I have. And I really wanted to keep her very like pink purple with like gold accessories and of course like her afro. But since she's supposed to be like earthy hip, I really wanted it to be like flowy, like whatever she's wearing, like really flowy, really loose, a little bit baggy, and try to have like florals where I could. And I really liked Briana because they have like slightly downturned eyes, which I never ever do. I feel like I don't prefer it. So like I don't know, I like no tea, no shade to like people that have like downturned eyes, because like you guys are great. I feel like I like naturally I sort of make Sims that like look or feel familiar to me, like based on myself or like people around me. And like nobody in my family really has downturned eyes, so I feel like, I don't know, I just don't really gravitate towards it. But that's why I really wanted to do these like community makeovers, because like I don't have control over what the sim looks like, which is really cool. I really like that, and I just have to sort of work with whatever I'm given, which like then turns into really interesting sims that I probably wouldn't have made myself, and like different styles that I again wouldn't have really thought about because I'm not thinking about it. I don't have to think about it because you guys think about it, so it's great. And the next sim is Joy Robinson, and she loves animals, and her family grew up on a farm, and she has a passion for animals. And she wants to own a farm in Henford and Bagley, so I'm thinking cottagecore for her, basically. That's what I went with. And I really liked Joy's face a lot, actually, and her little mole. I'm pretty sure that like she came with that and I didn't like put that on. I really liked that because it's not usually in like a space that I put a mole. Really, I enjoyed these sims because of the fact that like I didn't have to make most of the decisions. And it again turned out really unique sims, which I really love that. And they all had their own little like styles and stuff. It was really fun to like bounce around through like different styles like based on the sim, because like even like these two that we've done so far, they have like very different styles and very different like goals, aspirations, and even like backstories, which again I really love. And that's sort of what I would like the actual like sims that come with packs and stuff to be like, to have more detail, like detail. I want to know what like each sim in the family wants, like what they dislike, and I hope that they do more of that in the future, because I feel like that would really increase my odds of like actually playing with some of like the pre-made households, because I definitely think I'll be using some of these sims in like my saves because they have like their own backstories. I can put them in the worlds that they like mention. And I don't know, I love having sims with like goals, you know, like they actually feel like people and not so much like things that we just sort of dropped in, even though like technically they are, you know. And for Joy, I already said like cottagecore, but like really cottagecore. I wanted like lots of bows, lots of like dresses, flowy things, florals, which is kind of similar to what I kind of went for with the hippie in terms of like the florals, but like hers is like a different kind of floral. Like, I feel like with Briana it was much more like strong, vibrant colors, like heavy florals, and this one's more like a lighter floral with like lighter colors and natural feeling colors, like green, yellow, like a light yellow. And my natural colors, I'm thinking of like flower colors, like that like light yellow color, or like a like dark green color. I just wanted her to give like farm girl, but like slightly more fashionable than just like straight up, because I don't think, actually no, I didn't want to give her like ranch girl, because I don't think she's like a rancher. Like I think she's a farmer, and I feel like in my mind those vibes are very different. I feel like farm is more plants and ranching is more animals, and that felt more like, even with like the packs that they came with, like the cottage living pack came with a lot more like stereotypical cottagecore things, and then the horse one the horse ranch one, it felt very like cowboy western, like, you know, and I don't think those were the vibes for Joy. And then we move on to the next sim. Her name is Erica Johnson. She grew up in a small town, was the only child. She wanted to be a professional dancer and live in a big city. And so after high school, she moved to San Myshuno and joined a dance team. So she enjoys going out to bars and nightclubs with her new friends she made in the city. So honestly, Erica's kind of an icon to me. Like, I really enjoy that. And I really wish we had more like dance stuff. Like I kind of want like a hobby pack. Like that's sort of what this made me feel like, because you guys had such like interesting little like story bios for these sims with like actual things that they enjoyed doing. But like I wish we could actually like go deeper. Like, you know, I don't think there's like a dancer career yet, which I would think that'd be fun. Or like, I don't know, just hobbies. Like I want to get more like in with my Sims and like their hobbies and what they like to do. And I feel like right now we can't really do that. But for Erica, I wanted it to be like really strong colors, like really strong colors, and also like I really don't know how else to explain this aside from like dancery clothes. Because I wanted her to have like, I don't know, something more like comfortable to move in. And for like her formal and I believe like her party, I wanted to keep it very like fun because she likes going to like nightclubs and stuff. So I feel like she'd be in like those two outfits like a lot. So I wanted them to look good. And I definitely kept it very like black and red for I don't know what reason, but I did. I think it was really because of the jacket that like she was put in when she was like uploaded to the gallery. It was that like black and red jacket from City Living, I'm pretty sure. So I really wanted to keep that as like part of our color palette throughout like the rest of her outfits because I think it really suited her. And I gave her this really dope afro from Dog Sill, I believe. And it's basically the one from the Wedding Stories pack but without the little like decoration in the hair, and it's beautiful. I really love it. It's like one of my favorite afros, I think. I just really love the texture of it. And our next sim is Elizabeth Blanc, and she grew up in Shuno with her single mother. She's an art lover and enjoys going on dates with no strings attached. I know that's right. And I feel like she'll definitely be a big fan of like the new pack. And her dream is to open up her own art studio someday and eventually settle down with a soulmate, which is really cute actually. I really like that for her. Okay, so Elizabeth, she doesn't really have like a particular fashion style mentioned, so I kind of just went with like what would like an artist wear. And so I got this like tank top and skirt combo. I thought it was really cute because it's like currently warm in the save file that like I'm placing them down in. So I thought, you know, it'd be cute. It's like a little summertime outfit. But I really enjoy her face. Like I really like her face actually. Like, and her face with like the blonde hair color, gorgeous, lovely. Like I think it really suits her like skin tone and her face really well. And so I wanted to keep her with like really bright colors because artists, but like with a mixture of like black and white. For some reason. I don't know, I just, when I think artists, I think black and white and then bright colors. And I don't really know why, but I do. And the next sim is Cadence. And Cadence grew up in a small town with a big family. She dreamed of living in the big city, which shout out to Erica, because I feel like they'd be really close friends. And she wants to be a best-selling author. So she graduated from high school, moved to San Mashuno again, just like Erica. I feel like they'd be really, really good friends because they probably like share an apartment. I don't know. This is like my own headcanon. But she started her writing career in hope of becoming a full-time writer. And in her free time, she enjoys reading and hanging out with her cat, which very cute cat. And I gave him like a little sweater because he's part of the video too. Okay, I couldn't like do him bad. He had to get a little something. And so for Cadence, I wanted to keep her glasses and I wanted to give her some form of like long hair because she originally had it like tied up and I kind of wanted it to be more like down. And I really wanted to use this hairstyle because I never really use it. Like I always think about using it, but like I feel like you have to have like a particular face for it to work, and I feel like she has a really good face for it. And for Cadence, I kind of went with like lighter colors, like softer, lighter colors, because I think it really works with like her skin tone and like her hair color. And I went with a really like casual kind of vibe for her. And I really don't know why, but I really liked it. It wasn't as like dressy, like overly dressy, I'll say, as like most of my Sims. And I really appreciate the, I think 3 Sims actually that had glasses, because I always forget to give my Sims glasses, which ends up in me never having Sims with glasses. So I really shout out to you guys for giving me 3 Sims with glasses. And I really enjoyed styling them. So like, again, no shade to the people with glasses. Love you, but you know, I just forget. And like for such a long time, like I had to sort of make a decision between glasses and eyelashes. So like I think I just got too used to not considering glasses a thing that like I just, you know, I just didn't put on The Sims. And her cat's name is Figaro, and he's such a cutie. And I give him a little blue sweater and a little collar. And we move on to the screenshots, and I took them in, I think, Windenburg actually. And it's just really pretty back there. And I really enjoyed these Sims. And I will definitely attempt to get them up at a reasonable time. I've been doing sort of like one big like go of it when I'm in terms of like putting up my sim dumps onto Patreon, because I forget about them too much and then they start like piling up. So I will definitely be uploading like the previous townie makeovers that I have forgotten about, and then these Sims possibly sometime this weekend, hopefully. Latest midweek next week, I promise. But let me know what you guys thought about the makeovers, if you thought I did them right. The people that actually submitted the Sims, let me know if you guys actually like them, because like it really couldn't have been done without you guys, and I really appreciate y'all.